Have you ever stopped to think that your dinner plate might just be the secret weapon for a healthier heart? Well, today, we're going to explore that exact idea, the powerful, scientific link between the colors on your plate and your long-term heart health. Let's get right into it.
So, let's start with this one big question. What if your daily meals could literally act as a shield for your heart? It sounds almost too simple, right? But the science is showing us that the food you choose to eat can be one of the most powerful forms of preventative medicine out there.
But before we can talk about protection, we really have to understand what we're protecting ourselves from. And it's this kind of hidden stressor for your heart, a process that's happening inside all of us right now, called oxidative stress.
So what on earth is oxidative stress? Honestly, the easiest way to picture it is like biological rust. It's this process where these really unstable molecules, they're called free radicals, go around causing trouble. They basically damage your healthy cells, and over time, that damage can make our blood vessels stiff and less flexible. Now look, this is a totally natural part of aging, but things like pollution, stress, and a poor diet can really speed it up.
Okay, but here's the good news. Our bodies are absolutely not defenseless in this fight. We have this amazing built-in protection system that's ready to go to battle against this rusting process.
And the heroes in this story? They're called antioxidants. You can think of these guys as your body's personal security team. Their whole job is to hunt down those chaotic free radicals and neutralize them before they can cause any real damage. They're what keep our circulation flowing smoothly and our hearts strong.
So, the big question is, how do we equip this internal defense force? Well, the most powerful strategy is actually the most beautiful one. It's all about eating a rainbow.
And this is where that idea really comes to life. See, each color you see in fruits and vegetables actually corresponds to different types of antioxidants, and they all have unique jobs. For example, that deep red in tomatoes, that comes from lycopene, which is amazing for keeping blood vessels flexible. Or the bright orange in carrots, that's packed with carotenoids that fight inflammation. From the greens that protect our arteries to the purples and blueberries that improve circulation, variety is absolutely your best friend for getting that full spectrum protection.
And look, this isn't just some feel-good advice. This is backed by some serious research. A huge analysis back in 2017 looked at dozens of studies, we're talking nearly 1.5 million people, and found this undeniable link. The more fruits and vegetables people ate, the lower their risk of heart disease was. The science is crystal clear. Eating the rainbow works.
But building a really strong defense isn't just about what's on your plate. So let's take a look at a few other simple daily habits that can really power up your body's antioxidants abilities.
I want you to think about these habits as kind of like a multi-layered defense strategy. On offense, you're loading up on those colorful foods and powerful herbs like turmeric, maybe swapping a coffee for green tea. Then you're playing defense by lowering the stress on your body, so avoiding things like smoking or burnt oils that create more of those free radicals. And finally, you've got the recovery phase. Gentle movement to get the circulation going, and good quality sleep, which is when your body does most of its heavy-duty antioxidant repair work.
Now, this is a question that comes up all the time. Can I just pop a pill to get my antioxidants? It's a totally fair question, but when you look at the science, there's a really clear winner in the showdown between whole foods and isolated supplements.
The key difference really boils down to one powerful word: synergy. See, a whole food like a blueberry isn't just one single antioxidant. It's this complex team of compounds. You've got fiber, vitamins, minerals, and thousands of other plant chemicals all working together. That team gives you a level of protection that one single isolated nutrient in a pill just can't match. It's like sending in one star player versus sending in the entire championship team. The whole is just so much more powerful than the sum of its parts.
All right, so let's just quickly recap the big ideas here. First, oxidative stress is that silent rusting process that can really tax our heart and blood vessels. Second, antioxidants are our body's built-in defense force. Third, the best, most science-backed way to support them is by eating the rainbow. And remember, you can supercharge that effect with simple lifestyle habits. And finally, always remember that real whole foods will beat out supplements because of that incredible power of synergy.
And that really just leaves us with one final simple question to take away. This isn't about completely changing your life overnight. It's just about making one small, positive choice. So, what color will you add to your plate today?